Um. So.
Don't do that intro.
Alright, I will not.
Restart this
No,
podcast.
no, we aren't restarting. I've already dug this hole.
Well, no. If I just say a bad word, then you have to restart.
No,
Yeah.
no, please, no. So, Chuck Pearson's Ecco Jams. Released August 8th. Hold on, let me pull up the
Ecco.
Wikipedia article. Echo, it does not matter. If they wanted it to be pronounced Echo, they would have said ECHO, not ECCO.
Okay, but that's not the Ecco that it's based off of. It's based off of the Ecco the Dolphin video games on PC from like the late 90s, early 2000s.
It's actually for the same Mega Drive as well.
Okay, but it has a shark on it, not a dolphin.
Yeah, because you had to fight sharks.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
If it was based off of a dolphin game, it would just have a dolphin. Okay. It's clearly referencing the PlayStation 2 game Jaws, the game.
I agree with Randy.
If anything.
That's the official
So,
title.
regardless, Chuck Pearson's
the
Ecco
game from the
Jams,
movie.
released August 8th, 2010. So, this is proto-vaporwave, sort of the first example of vaporwave that we ever had. So, originally produced by Daniel Lopton. He also, his official artist name, what was his, God, I can't find his original artist name, but I'm gonna find his. Wait, hold on. So, as a promo to one of his other albums, he handed out this cassette, which was Ecco Jams. So, the whole thought process behind Ecco Jams, which is how the subgenre of vaporwave that took the same name as this album, the whole thought process behind that title is that the samples are looped into themselves to make it sound like an echo.
But it doesn't sound like an echo, though.
Yeah, it just sounds like shit.
It just sounds like someone.
Okay,
starting.
just
It sounds like someone stopping and starting it.
Yeah,
okay, we'll get into your opinions later. We'll get into your wrong opinions later.
Alright, okay.
Oh, this is gonna be a good review.
It's gonna be a good review.
I can feel it.
Oh man, this is gonna be as heated as the GIF versus GIF. God damn.
So
I just cringed physically.
the man's so this man's
Hey, look, I'm a Tibetan monk.
artist name is
Hold on, let me do it
Unauthorized
properly
Never.
for you.
So if you want to look him up on Spotify or other platforms like Apple Music, iTunes, whatever, I don't
Is
care.
it into a
Look him
promotion
up.
for him? Did he get
What?
paid to promote him?
What?
Yeah, this sounds like a paid promo, Ryan.
So maybe I just think that this guy's work is really cool.
By the way, Ryan, what I'm about to say is going to get your podcast banned in China.
What?
Tiananmen
Tiananmen Squared. Tiananmen Squared 1989.
Okay, I don't want
All right,
China to
cool.
see this because they probably China probably already
They're-
knows that I support Hong Kong. So there's like no.
Hold on. Ryan, Graham,
Oh,
get on your.
whoops.
Ooh. Free Tibet, fuck
Free
China.
Tibet. Free Tibet.
Holy shit, did we make a star? Why did I not die?
Oh, because I was at like half health.
So
already.
I know, but I didn't take any damage.
Oh, really?
favorite
Maybe
tracks.
because I started the fire?
Am I in your group?
Maybe.
Basically,
No, you're not.
so the whole process behind this was taking samples like Fleetwood Mac, Toto, Heart, and taking samples of popular songs, of vocals and some little melodies, and pitch shifting them and distorting them to sort of give like sort of a hazy nostalgic feeling, like a lot of modern vaporwave. So my personal score, I don't have much to say on the album because I'm still sort of dissecting it. It's a lot to unpack for me personally. I don't know whether to say it is good or bad. I'm going to say that this is the ex-military of vaporwave.
Military.
It's the Dark Souls of
The Dark Souls of
Please
the
never say
industry.
that again.
No. See, the problem
I'm
with that
gonna
is
give
that
it.
Dark Souls is good.
I'm just going to say that it's a classic because it's still a very
I feel like
influential
you need to be
project.
at least 20 years old to be considered a quote-unquote classic. Right now, it's just one of the earliest.
Well, it's still inspired a lot of vaporwave artists.
yeah,
And
but okay,
It
Ryan,
helped spawn the vaporwave movement.
but okay, inspirational, like something that inspires other artists does not mean that it's good. Like Drake has inspired a lot of artists, but he's not. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
I never said that it's like
Ryan.
God's gift to vaporwave. I'm just saying that it's
Ryan.
an important piece of art.
Calm down.
I can't tell.
Drake
All right, I'm
Drake
going to give this the
inspired
same
Pusha
score that I gave
T.
ex-military. I can't tell if it is a 3 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. Somewhere in between there. So, next person.
I can.
Alright, it's gonna be me. Let's get this out of the way. I really tried. I really tried. Really tried.
So, Ryan, can you
I
hurry up
like
and
some
start this mission?
vaporwave. I really tried. But I think I got about, I want to say 14 minutes in, when it started playing 40 seconds of static, and I said no, that's not clever. I hate music that starts and stops, and I just did not like this album at all. I respect the album. I respect it for daring to be the first in the vaporwave thing. But no, it literally made me feel uncomfortable listening to it. I felt distressed. I felt uneasy. I felt tainted by listening. And as funny as it would be to shit on this for much longer, I'm just going to end it with a 0 out of 10.
I will take next up.
Like, don't get me wrong, I could shit on this album for hours, but I'm not gonna.
What is it? What's going on?
What the fuck? You need to collect prep equipment, Ryan.
Yeah, I know.
Like seriously, though, okay, really? 30 to 40 seconds of static?
No.
Is that...
Okay, so Ryan
what we're
can
doing?
confirm. I literally just listened to this in the last hour.
Uh-huh.
This album is annoying at best. Like, I get it's the first of Vaporwave, and you can fucking tell. Because,
Yeah.
good God, there are some sections of this that genuinely just made me skip songs. Like, I skipped a portion of, like, 3 or 4 different songs because of how irritated I was listening to it. So in Vaporwave, it's pretty common for you to, like, loop beats and make them, and, you know, run them that way. This didn't loop beats. This just cut the beat out randomly and was like, I'm clever. And it sounded like ass.
See, I didn't really get the feeling that it was trying to be something that it wasn't. Like,
I don't think it was trying to be
Whether or not-
anything that it wasn't. Like, I just think
Like,
that it
I don't
didn't
think it was-
achieve anything.
I don't think it was trying to be particularly clever. I think he was just like, what if I make this really experimental thing and just kind
He
of
just
see what
threw it
happens?
out there for
it doesn't
free.
sound like
He
it has a
wasn't
purpose,
trying.
really.
Yeah, I mean,
He was
it really
just
is just
putting it
Music
together.
sounds super purposeless, though.
It really
Yeah,
is.
for lack of better wording,
just-
the music just sounds empty.
It doesn't sound like
It-
it doesn't like go anywhere. Like there's no like.
So, to be super pretentious, that's the whole theme of vaporwave, is that it's
No.
I disagree
comment.
wholeheartedly.
Okay,
You're
it's a
absolutely
commentary on
not wrong.
consumerist culture, making everything seem empty, where you just move from one thing to the next, not really putting any meaning
that's-
behind what you own.
That's actually not what Vaporwave's about,
but-
though.
Not entirely.
It is
Like-
a criticism of consumerist culture.
Yeah, absolutely. It's meant to sound different than most most music, and it's supposed to not. You're not supposed to be able to like analyze the lyrics for super deep meaning, but like, for lack of better wording, this doesn't even feel like there's something to analyze or to look at within it. It's just. It feels, for lack of better wording, the music just does not vibe with me. I'm not a big fan of the cut sound that the music has through a lot of the early songs, and I'm not a big fan of 40 seconds of static. Like that's not clever. That's not entertaining. That's just annoying, and I nearly had to rip my earbuds out because it just came out of nowhere, and I was not expecting it.
Alright, if I had to describe this album as anything, it's IRL latency.
I mean, that is
What?
kind of a theme of vaporwave, though.
Like, no, I mean, and I don't mean that in a clever way. I literally mean like when you're talking and you keep cutting out.
Like it for me, this was not a jam.
No.
Ryan?
What, Brian?
I hit a light pole.
Oh, I just heard no, and then just dead quiet. And I'm over here like, oh, did Ryan just die?
No, don't do it. I'm a virgin. Uh-oh. Okay. I just hit the getaway vehicle head on with a missile.
It'll be fine. They are invulnerable.
Well, apparently so.
Yeah, no, I've hit like that vehicle on top. I've hit it like 4 times.
So
I just hit that one directly.
I'm
So
not
is that
saying
all
this
you have to
album
say,
is like
Jess?
particularly amazing. I'm just saying that it's
And
it's still
I'm
worth
glad you're
a
not
listen.
saying that. It's worth a listen, sure, but like just for me, I felt like I couldn't act. Oh Jesus!
Like
I
maybe if you're
couldn't
looking at the
actually
history
listen.
of vaporwave, it might be useful. But,
Yeah,
like,
that's the whole point
beyond
behind
that,
me
it's not-
suggesting this album.
I mean,
Like
it's not a very good
Macintosh
album.
Plus is what comes to mind when I think of vaporwave.
Yes, that is like one of the prime examples of vaporwave, and it's
Yeah,
one of the
but-
best examples.
Like floor
But
shop.
but the thing with that is it doesn't just like stop and start and stop and start. through
Yeah,
all
very-
that.
but-
Have you listened to
really
Floral Shop?
smooth
Because it does that quite a bit.
No.
What?
I didn't mean Floral Shop. I just meant that one song that everyone knows. Because I don't even know. Like, there's a very
It's-
good chance not everybody here knows what Floral Shop is.
Well, I mean, it's technically
Like-
not called Macintosh Plus.
Macintosh Plus, I
Ma-
believe, is the album.
No, it's
No,
the name of
that's the artist.
Floor
Wait,
Shop
yeah,
is-
Macintosh Plus is the artist. Floor Shop is the album.
Oh shit!
That
yeah, no,
one
I-
is a bunch of Japanese characters, then 420, then another bunch of Japanese characters.
Yeah.
I don't know what
no.
it means.
Yeah.
But-
I don't look that up
Is someone getting the other vehicle?
Is the other one up
Eventually.
top?
Well, it doesn't look like I am.
What just happened?
I ran into like the stern of the or the bow of the ship, and I got knocked off my bike,
Okay.
off my thing for some reason. I guess I'll go next.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
quick thing, rating. Alright, I'm gonna give it 2 separate ratings. As a song, like as just a
Oh, I
vaporwave,
just walked out.
0 out of 10.
Mhm.
As like one of the originators of vaporwave, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because there wasn't really a script to follow. So when you're forging your own path, you're gonna fall and trip on something.
Yes.
And unfortunately, there was a lot of falling and tripping in this, but like I see where he was aiming. I just don't feel like it was a very enjoyable ride.
Well, when forging a new genre without any major reference points, it's kind of like sprinting through a forest without a flashlight.
I think that's what Jess is saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Here's the problem. You shouldn't sprint through the forest at night without a flashlight.
Yeah.
Taking your time, maybe release 1 or 2 songs at a time, get some criticism and feedback, and
well,
run it again.
He wouldn't be able to officially release it because I don't think he was big enough or had the money.
He didn't have a label or anything.
Yeah, he didn't have the money to pass those samples, so he kind of had to do it just for free.
Dropping them on YouTube is free. That's actually all the more reason to drop the samples on YouTube for free, see what people say, get an idea of what you're looking at for, like, oh, hey, I dropped these samples on YouTube. Everyone says that this cutting in and out sounds like their fucking computer is freezing up and they want to fucking scratch an ear out. Alright, not gonna do that no more. Or 40 seconds of static sounds like ass. Or even that, like, that was the number one issue I had with the cutting, was like, it was just so infrequent, it didn't feel like it was part of the game, or part of the music proper, or part of anything else. It just felt like, for lack of better wording, like my phone was stuttering. Alright, Graham?
See, I actually did not really have the same experience as everybody else, apparently. I actually kind of like this album. It was definitely strange, and I am a fan of Vaporwave. I'm a fan of avant-garde music. And so, I was kind of prepared for it to be very out there and strange and not make much sense. And I enjoyed listening to it. I wouldn't, like... Are you fucking kidding me?
It's definitely not something that you would play at a party.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I wouldn't,
but Vaporwave
like...
in general, you wouldn't really play at a party. So.
Macintosh Plus, you could... Well,
No, don't play Macintosh Plus in front of the hose.
Not play that.
But, and I love Floral Shop, honestly. I listen to it all the time. And while, yeah, there's that one really popular song from Floral Shop that everybody likes, but a lot of the rest of Floral Shop, if you listen to it, is kind of a lot like this. And so, I mean, that's probably the reason why everybody only knows that one song off of Floral Shop. But I enjoy also the rest of Floral Shop just as much as, if not more, that one that everybody knows. I'm trying to get to the security pass.
Well, did y'all like track A1, the one that sampled Africa by Toto?
I did not like A1 very much. I liked A2, actually. I thought A2 was pretty decent. I didn't think A2 was that bad. Let's see, I like some of the later tracks. But all in all, I definitely strongly respect this album for being very influential, but I don't think it's, like, that great of a Vaporwave album. I mean, by Vaporwave standards, I definitely think it's listenable. I don't think it's, like, horrible. But I'd just say it's pretty... I'd say it wouldn't really stand out to me if I just were going through Vaporwave albums. So I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. Like, I understand all the importance behind it, but if I didn't know that importance, it'd just be another Vaporwave album. So, that's about where I stand with it. It's an okay Vaporwave album. I mean, there's certainly worse Vaporwave out there, and there's certainly better Vaporwave out there. And sometimes Vaporwave isn't for everybody, that's for fucking sure, as evidenced by this. And it really comes down to personal taste, and maybe it's because I'm a fucking like
Hipster.
pretentious asshole hipster, and I enjoy vaporwave. But that's pretty much my opinion on this album, and I thought it
How do
was.
I not have the cops?
Oh my god, no! I just wrecked my oppressor, man.
Tell me about it. Anyway, but yeah, so that's my review. 5 out of 10. It's okay.
I guess I'm next.
Yes, you are.
This album came off to me like a kid like took some like random samples from songs that he liked from like the 80s and put them into his DAW and then just started fucking around with the like random shit on it. There were times where it was just looping and it seemed like the looping didn't really have any sort of like purpose or anything.
I will agree with that.
It was just like looping for no reason. And then there were times where it would like go up and it would up the tempo and then lower the tempo. Like it would like switch back and forth between that. And it's really unpleasant to listen to. It's not like any other vaporwave that I listen to in that like it actually like a lot of time when I listen to vaporwave, it's either it relaxes me or it's boring and doesn't really do anything for me. So, but this one actually gave me like proper like anxiety. Like I felt like I was going to have like a panic attack or something.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
But it just seems like the songs didn't really go anywhere. They didn't really have any kind of like real purpose behind them. So, I mean, there were some points that I didn't think were that bad. Like the like A2 wasn't so bad. Some of the B songs were alright. There was actually one song that like the instrumental like reminded me of Death Grips. At one point.
Yet another reason to give it an ex-military out of 10.
Shut up. Don't stop saying that.
But overall, I thought it was a pretty bad album. I give it a 3 out of 10. So.
Ryan, you're the one that suggested this, right?
Yeah.
Just checking.
What are you gonna do? Send Anthrax to my house?
Medicine. Right, it's like, I've already ordered it, you can't do anything.
No, I'm just gonna sit outside of your window and just...
And play this album?
No, I'm gonna sit outside of your window with a small power saw and cut a small hole in the siding of your house that goes all the way in to where it's near, like right at your drywall. Then put a small hole through your drywall into your bedroom. Get a tiny Bluetooth speaker and a rechargeable phone, like a battery for it and the phone, and put that in the lining of your house and have this album play very quietly at all times in your room.
Yeah, that sounds a little complicated. Ryan, I'm gonna break into your house and beat you with a baseball bat.
Is it the Live, Laugh,
Hey,
Love
I'll
bet?
help.
Of course. That's satire, by the way. Purely joking.
Mine is not. Me committing psychological torture, not a joke. I'm planning it. I actually have already ordered the Bluetooth speaker.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
What are they gonna do? Tell their parents that someone made a promise with you?
See, a threat implies that I might not do it. That's why this isn't a threat. That's what differs this.
Oh, someone has a photo that matches mine.
It's me. I knew, like, going through the entire album the first time, I was like, yeah, I don't think many people are going to be like, oh yeah, this thing slaps. But...
Dude, I put the song in the club in front of the host.
Bro, if I ever go into a club and hear part of Echo, No.
Hey, can you imagine walking up to a DJ and being like, "Hey, can I plug in my SoundCloud real quick?" It's just Echo Jams.
I would actually find the man who did that and commit a fucking violent hate crime against him. Like, Echo Jams, I feel like Echo Jams fans, that's a protected class, and I'm gonna commit a hate crime against them.
Well, of
Like,
course
I
they're a
hope you made better
protected
music
class.
later.
They're either autistic or retarded.
You know, you're actually starting to make me realize. I think I got permanent brain damage from age like 13 when I'd listen to Skrillex to fall asleep. I think that's why my music taste is the way it is now.
How would
used
you listen to
I knew-
Skrillex and fall asleep? How would you do
Good
that?
question.
Deadass.
I don't know how I managed that.
I did it too. You know that like really hype beat? Oh, what was it? Like do 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 do.
Zelda, fucking
Zelda,
Ocarina of Time.
Hey, listen. That I used to listen to that going to sleep.
Interesting. So what I've learned tonight is if you listen to dubstep to fall asleep, you either become a Vaporwave fan or a Sabaton fan. That's
But I like
two
both.
paths.
But I like both. I actually really love Vaporwave. It's one of the reasons why I was so critical of this. I was like, this is not... No. I would prefer to listen to Chatelet on repeat for the next 38 hours straight. Chatelet,
Time to die.
Oh, Chatelet, Indonesia, Chatelet.
Let's not sing Chatelet. I don't want to get banned.
You're right.
You're gonna get
So
banned.
instead, we're just gonna
think
sing, Shouty!
Chatelet.
You won't get banned for
Chatelet.
singing it. We just can't like play it. And even then, I feel like we good luck
Also,
getting banned.
technically, I'm not singing the proper lyrics, so it is it is protected under parody.
And just as horrible at it, so they won't even pick it up. The algorithms.
Shadile, oh,
I think we're safe.
oh.
Is that
Okay, hold on, I
all
smell
everyone
something
has to
burning.
say?
Yeah, I took a fat L on this week's song or album.
Yeah, this album was an L for me. This one ain't it for the group. But that's okay.
Wait, hold
Good effort,
I have
Ryan.
one more being's attention, opinion.
What? Oh, I think I know what it is. Hold up.
You're gonna get
I
your
have to-
cat to say something.
Bro, that guy's.
See, what you guys don't understand is,
It's the
this is
ex-military of opinions.
No, this is the
Stop!
This is the wind giving its opinion.
I think my cat liked it a little bit because she was like
Called it.
staring at me the whole time I played it.
I thought that was a bit.
I called it.
Wait,
I called
what?
it. I literally said out loud, it's gonna be Jess's cat.
I knew it, I thought it was gonna be Jess's cat, but like then it was like just
They were
like
just
moving
weird.
sounds, and I thought you were making fun of the album.
Oh
Like
no,
the static.
no! I
That's what
held
I
the
thought
mic
that
up to
was.
my cat and she like started licking it.
Yes, unhygienic.
Nah, she'll be fine. I usually clean it off with an alcohol wipe, anyways, just because like I spend so much time breathing on it.
Getting your
All right.
cat drunk.
Not
Who
that
is
kind of
next
alcohol,
up
dumbass.
in the order of album suggestions?
That
Is it
would
me
be
again?
my-
I think it's me.
I will
So we're doing
eat
full
you.
shop?
Oh!
I'd like to make a suggestion.
Can we listen to a Spangle album?
The fuck is that? No, I don't
Oh, can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Spangle. Give me a second. I will find the correct album in just a second because I wasn't actually expecting.
It's acid
It's a
rock.
band. It's not acid
Oh.
rock. Do not call it acid rock.
What
Oh,
kind
it's a
of
band?
music
Oh, cool.
is it?
I don't care.
I thought you described it as acid rock.
No.
Is it prog rock?
Museum of Consciousness.
So it's pretentious.
No. That's the name of the album. Yes, that's the right one. Okay, good.
Alright, send it to the group chat.
Will do.
Sorry, Rank, get fucked.
Rank, you go next. I'm not in the circle, okay? I just kind of join randomly and throw an album into the wind and hope people don't get mad.
It's late for that.
Rink, I promise I will listen to your album.
Rink was so excited to tell us his album.
What album were you going to suggest?
No.
Okay.
No, we do a double. We do a double header.
I had a bit and everything, but nah, it's fine.
We had a double.
It'll be next week. Don't worry.
Rink, it's just a double header. That's all it is.
Write your bit
Rink,
down.
My bit by next week. No, you guys don't deserve my bit apparently.
No. Rink, hear me out.
Especially you, Graham.
Why don't I? Because I tried to take it again.
You don't deserve the bit.
Hear me out, Rink. It's a double header. My album is only 7 songs long.
So picks one of those fucking 30-song albums.
Yeah, no, my album is actually quite a bit long.
See, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh my god.
Rink.
Oh, that was not guacamole.
Wasabi?
Yes.
Did you just take a bite of wasabi?
Indeed, I did.
So
was it like good wasabi or?
No, it was really shitty old. I mean, not old.
Well, no.
Like I had.
No,
it for dinner
I'm asking,
earlier.
was it good wasabi, or was it like just basically green horseradish?
It's green horseradish.
Oh, good wasabi at least has a flavor. That's not guacamole.
I don't care. I want guacamole.
Why do we have to go all the way out here to search a party?
Avocados on it.
Because it's the thermal charges.
I know, but usually
it's the meth heads.
Oh, it's the meth heads. See, I wasn't here whenever I didn't hear him say that.
Yeah, we were
But
all talking
Schmoggle
about.
Museum of Consciousness.
Alrighty, send
bad
a
your
link to
choice
it
of
to
music
the
was.
group chat.
I believe I already did actually, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think she said.
Thank you to the
Like
0
literal-
people who watched, and we will see you next week. Wait,
Mine's longish.
I mean, I'm fine with doing a doubleheader.
And plus, I've already made the whole bit about not doing the bit, so y'all just have to suffer with that.
alright. Alright, well,
I guess we're
we will
putting
see
off
y'all
mine.
next week.